To me, this is really a semantic argument, because what do we mean by smart? What do we mean by smart? To me, smart means logical, witty, quick on their feet, knowledgeable, this, that, and the third. And by this standard, I think men are smarter. Now, before my bank accounts get freezed, allow me to explain. I don't think this is demeaning to women at all. The fact that it's seen as such is a sign of society going backwards. Because what is a good woman? A good woman is kind, virtuous, and clean. These are the type of attributes that make up a good mother. But she doesn't need to be smart. It's not a prerequisite. Now, this doesn't mean there aren't smart women. There are plenty of women that are smarter than a lot of men. There's plenty of women that are really, really smart in the top percentile. But it's merely a cherry on top. You can be a good woman while being smart, but you don't need to be smart in order to be a good woman. As opposed to men, where you can only be a good man if you're smart. And I'm not talking about genetic smarts. Okay? Not genetic gifts, anything of that sort. But the smart I'm talking about can be acquired. You need to be smart in order to be a good man. You don't have to be smart in order to be a good woman. That's the key difference. Now, we can try changing the definition of smart, but I think it falls somewhat in my definition, right? What I explained earlier at the start of this video. To me, unless you're idiosyncratic, it's going to include some facet of being logical. Now, this is an issue for women because what headspace do one woman work in? An emotional headspace. And emotion, as we all know, is a direct enemy of logic. So they can't be both at the same time, can they? And this is not an issue. It's not a bad thing. This just means men are going to be better at certain things, and women are going to be better at certain things. It's very obvious by biology that men and women have their own strengths. To me, it makes more sense that both of the genders play to their strengths instead of trying to do this egalitarian garbage where they're trying to do the same things. Like, oh, well, they're both just as smart as each other, they're both just as strong as each other, they're both just as, capable as each other. They need to do the same things. No. Men and women have roles, they should stick to what they're good at.